Mr. Sam salutes you. Plants. Different parts of plants serve different purposes. Thorns are sharp, pointed parts on some plants. Thorns protect a plant from being eaten by animals. Flowers attract insects and are involved in plant reproduction. Cones are involved in the reproduction of certain kinds of plants. Bark, a tree's woody covering, protects it from cold temperatures and from animal damage. Cacti live in dry areas and have spines instead of wide, flat leaves. Not having flat leaves reduces water loss. Spines also protect the cactus from animals. Plants such as ferns and mosses produce spores, which are released into the air. When spores land in a spot where conditions are right for growth, a new plant will start to grow. Roots help hold a plant in place. They also absorb water and nutrients from the soil. These materials are needed for a plant to survive and grow. Leaves capture sunlight and use it to make food in the form of sugar. Plants use the food to grow. Plant stems support leaves and help plants stay upright. Similar but different. Plants often have the same parts: roots, stems, leaves, flowers, and more. But these parts do not look the same in all plants. A taproot can get water from deep underground and store food. Fibrous roots can quickly absorb water and nutrients near the soil's surface and prevent erosion. This large, flat leaf captures sunlight, helping it make more food. The shape of an evergreen's needles and their waxy coating reduces water loss during dry weather. Woody stems help plants such as trees and shrubs grow tall and stay upright in strong winds. Other plants have green stems that can also capture sunlight while they hold the plants up and support the other plant parts. Plants such as pine trees make cones instead of flowers. Male cones release pollen that pollinates female cones that hold seeds. Other types of plants use spores to reproduce. Once spores are released, they are carried by wind. Some plants produce flowers. A flower has different parts that are involved in reproduction. Some plants have thorns with sharp, pointed ends that can injure an animal that tries to eat the plant. Tough, thick bark prevents many animals from eating trees and shrubs. Tough, thick bark prevents many animals from eating trees and shrubs. It's what's inside that counts. To learn why the celery's appearance changed when it was placed in coloured water, take a closer look at the inside of the stems in the two plants below. Inside a plant stem is a system of water-carrying tubes. Water, taken in from the roots, moves through the tubes into the plant's leaves. Sugar made in a plant's leaves moves through a system of food-carrying tubes. These tubes travel from the leaves, throughout the plant, and down to the roots. Move and groove. Plants have certain behaviours that help them to grow and survive. Can you explain these photographs? This plant was knocked over on its side and grew in one direction. This plant was placed by a window and grew in one direction. The leaves of the mimosa folded inward when it was touched. Oh, behave! Plants live in environments where conditions change constantly. Plants respond to light. Plants need sunlight to make food, so a houseplant that sits in front of a window will grow toward the light. The roots of plants grow down toward the center of Earth in response to gravity. The stem of a plant grows in the opposite direction, away from the center of Earth. Some plants respond to touch. A leaf might curl up to protect a plant from damage. A Venus flytrap clasps its leaves closed to eat insects. This is an important response to touch. Thanks for watching.